Hey you guys, it's your grandma Lise and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today today's video will be about this book I got back. I already read some of this book. If you haven't saw the first one, please go check it out. So before we get started, I just want to say the date is July 1st. So happy early July 4th. I hope you guys all have fun. I know I'm gonna have a crawfish bowl. Crawfish is so good, y'all. A crawfish bowl for my auntie's birthday, and then for my grandma's birthday, she turned 91. What are we gonna do for her? We're gonna have a celebration for her on Sunday, so we have a lot to do planned this weekend. So we've been running around trying to get all the stuff that we need and all that. So let me see if I need some lights. Is that too? I think it's too bright. Lower it down. Is that good? I don't know. No. Oh, y'all can see, I got my hair done. Let me show you on the back. I told you guys that I would do a video because before I got my hair done, I did a video about what products I use. So I told you guys I would do a video about what products. So I guess today after this video or some other time tomorrow, I'll do it. Yeah, I'll show you guys what products I use and stuff in my video. So be looking out for that video. Tips for hair with Melise, I think. Part 2. Excuse me. So let's get right into reading this book. So it's called I Got Banked. What my granddad taught me about money. It's by Terry Williams. Down there, Terry Williams. Shout out to her for making this book. I got a couple more books about her. I got another book about her, which that is like really little and all. So hold up. Okay, so let's get right back into this book. My hair's sticking down. Okay, let's get right back into this. So we left on chapter 3, I guess, but I've been reading this, so I left off at chapter 5, so that's what we're gonna start off with today. So, hold up, y'all, I have to do something real quick. Okay, so let's get right back into the book. It says, a few days later, Marquise walks into my room. He has a way of walking around my house like he lives here. Most times it's alright, but sometimes it's not, like now. My granddad bought this house as a rooming house where he rented rooms from tenants. When you walk in the front door, you're in the living room in the middle of the house. On the right side, behind a swing door, it's a big kitchen that was used by all the tenants. On the left side is a room that is now my mom's bedroom. These three front rooms face some apartment buildings. The Wingate project across the street. There's a long hall behind the rooms that goes through the house. On the other side of the hall are 3 other rooms that face the driveway in the back. One is across from the kitchen, which is now Jackson's room. Another is in the middle, across the room, that's Jasmine's room. And the third is across from my mom's bedroom, which is mine. There's one bathroom at the end of the hallway next to the kitchen. It's pretty big with 2 showers and an old bathtub in the toilet. Like the kitchen and living room, it was shared by all the tenants too. My friends who live in Wingate think it's great that we have a house and I have my own room, but I always feel like a tenant waiting for somebody to come collect rent. When we lived across town, I used to come here with my granddad when he collected rent. My room has blue walls, a tall dresser, and an old desk in my bunk bed against the wall in the window. I can see the driveway under the window on my video game player, and old TV and some books. I'm sitting at my desk taking a break when Marquise walks in. Hey Jazz, why are you sitting in the dark? He asked. Because I feel like it. Why are you here, Marquise? Marquise, because he told me to come over to study for our math test next week. Remember? Marquise turns on the light. All right, I knew that. I get up and squint to get used to the all right. I knew that to get used to the light. I ball up a piece of paper and toss it towards the trash can. I miss. I guess I'm just trying to get over my trip to the bank with my mom. Okay, so sorry, had to do something real quick, but I'm back now. Let's get my chair more. Okay, so it says then Marcus turns on the light. All right, I knew that. I get up and squint to get used to the light. I blow up a piece of paper and toss it towards the trash. I miss. I guess I'm just trying to get over my trip to the bank with my mom. Marquise grabs the ball, takes a few moves, and dumps it in the trash. Right, you said you were going to triple your money for the next 8 years and maybe become a millionaire, man. Can I be your bodyguard? My what? I groaned. No, Key, you're so off track, man. I'm not sure I can begin to explain it to you. Marquise looks surprised. Come on, try me, he says. I take the pile of paper out of the trash and toss it again. I miss again. Okay, I said. First of all, I moved my money to a CD, so now I earn 3% instead of 1%, so my interest rate tripled. Marquise kicks the ball of paper with his right foot. It lands in the trash, and he raises both hands for it to go. That's what I said, triple your money. But how did you move your money to a CD? Did you record a demo or something? No, not a CD like a record. It's a certificate of deposit, which is a bank account that lets you keep the same rate for an amount of time, like a 1-year term. If you agree to keep your money in the bank of that time, it pays more than a youth savings account, which is what I have. So that's the good news. Marquise bats the ball back to me, but it hits me on the top of the head. I can barely feel it. They would've. I'm trying to see something, y'all. It says, time after your term. If you agree to keep your money in the bank, that lets not a CD like a record, a certificate of deposit, which is a bank account that lets you keep the same rate for an amount of time, like a 1-year term. If you agree to keep your money in the bank of that time, it pays more than you savings account, which is what I have. So that's the good news. I take the ball out of the trash again and pitch it to Marquise. Okay, so what's the bad news? Marquise bats the ball back to me, but it hits me on top of my head. I barely feel it. They wouldn't give my mom a car loan because she has a bad credit report. I know, but as I sit back down, I really don't feel like talking about it, but I know he's going to keep asking. Yep, TMT. And what? Is she going to jail? No, not jail. The bank won't lend her more money because she hasn't been making monthly payments on money she already owns. Can you believe there are credit agents that keep track of who you owe, how much you owe, and whether you pay back your loans on time? And they give you a score. They said my mom's credit score is too low. Marquise picks the ball up from the floor and squeezes it. Oh, that is bad news. My mom said if I got a bad score, I would have to go to summer school. He looks at me and I can tell what he's thinking before he even says it. Yes, you're just going to have to lend her the money. Come on, Jazz, you got bank. He soft punches me on the arm. He said, exactly what I've been thinking, but I've always been thinking about my granddad. Yep, but my granddad said a loan is really a gift because you'll never get it back. Marquise throws the ball on the trash. What? You never told me that. Yeah, Key, it didn't make any sense to me until now. So we're on chapter 6. Chapter 6, Savings. All of a sudden, the days are long and hot. Summer is almost here, and the school year is about over. After I miss a few days of school, I run into Marquis at the bus stop. He starts asking me a bunch of questions about why I missed school. The fool told me he thought the bank had picked up my mom and took her to the property, leaving me to fend for myself. I told him I was just out because I had a bad cold. You okay? Marquis asks. I nod, although I'm still tired. I've been thinking about your mom, and I got an idea, Marquis continued. I'm not surprised. Marquis is always coming up with something. Okay, shoot, I say. Well, we can hold a car wash next Saturday to make some money to get her car fixed. That way you won't have to lend her money that you'll never get back. Sounds interesting, I say, as I get out the bus. Marquis follows me and keeps talking. We could have a big sign that says car and money laundering, only $10. I look back. Money laundering. Money laundering. Yeah, I heard that on the news last night. Marquis said a man was money laundering millions of dollars at a great national bank. $10 will seem cheap. Yeah, key. Money laundering is not a good thing. It means that somebody's taking money from crimes like selling drugs and putting it in a bank to try to make it seem legal. Right. They're taking their crime, cash or dirty cash, and trying to make it look like they clean cash from a real business by putting it into the bank. People go to jail for that. For real? The man didn't look like a criminal, He had a suit on and tie. He was carrying a briefcase. He was even riding in a limo. I know you got bank and all, but I really don't think money laundering is a crime. Why don't you call it laundry? I laugh because you got a point. We find two sheets in the back of the bus, and I say, banks definitely come up with some strange names. They have CDs that don't have a thing to do with music, branches that don't even have trees, and money laundering has nothing to do with washing. Sometimes I wonder if they came up with these names to keep kids in the dark. But it's really because banking is old school, so they use old school ways to describe things. Anyway, let's talk about the car wash. Okay, at $10 a wash. We could earn $100 on Saturday. Great, but my mom needs $1,000. It could take us 10 Saturdays to get that, basically all summer. My mom needs to get her car fixed now. Wow, you're right. But Jazz, you have over $2,000 in the bank, and you never washed a car. Yeah, my granddad told me I could never beat the power of saving a little each week. Man, was he right. Yeah, but it seems like he should have told your mom, or she should have listened. My next time, y'all. Sit out. Oh, that hurts. Put up. I know this gets me a lot. Put up. What's up? Okay, so let's get back to the story. Take a little break. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now I'm on chapter 7. My brother. So I forgot to tell you guys the chapter's only one page, so it's a great book. Chapter 7. My brother. So she's talking about his big brother now. It says, Jackson, no, I'm not opening a bank account with you. Are you crazy? I start moving from room to room trying to get away from my older brother, but he follows me everywhere as I try to fix it. Come on, Jazz. If you co-sign Community Unity Bank, might let me open a checking account there. First of all, what's the big deal about a checking account? And why can't you open one on your own? I asked. I'm now in my room, leaning on my desk and holding up my check to make sure Jasper keeps his distance. He stands in the doorway. Jazz, I need a checking account to write checks and pay bills. I can also use the debit card that comes with it to pay for things at the store, he says while he's reading a text from his phone. Hearing him, I realized I didn't answer my main question. Okay then, why can't you open one on your own? I asked. Because I sort of messed up the one I had at Great National Bank, Jackson says, putting his phone in his pocket and leaning against the door. As I look at my older brother, I realize something. At 18 years old, he looks like he just walked off a video shoot. Tall, dark, and very cool. His t-shirt looks like silk. His black belt has studs. His jeans have that worn, but expensive look. But looks can be deceiving. What do you mean? You sort of messed up, I asked. Well, okay, I messed up. I didn't even keep track of how much money I had in my account and wrote too many checks. So some checks bounced. And Jackson said he sounds mad. Not at me, but at the checks. Bounced? How can paper bounce? I asked. Not really bounce like a ball. They call it bounce because you give a store a check to pay for something and you don't have the money. The bank sends the check right back unpaid, which is why they call it a bounce check. You get it, bounce back. So now the money, the bank, hold up. So now the bank says I have a check system record. Check system tells the bank every bank that I had problems with my bank account. So now no bank will give me a checking account. It's a long story, but I really learned from my mistakes, Jackson said. Jackson is much older than me, but right now he looks kind of short. Did I grow or is he just smaller than I thought? Okay, then tell me back to the bank. I call out. Jackson comes in my room and sits down on my bed. His phone keeps buzzing in his pocket. I did, but I don't think they believe me. But you're a good customer with no check system record. I'm sure they'll believe you. At this point, I begin to understand. Jackson looks and sounds so smart, but acts so dumb. I stared at my brother. Jackson, didn't grandad talk to you too? What? About saving my allowance and all that stuff? Jackson asked as he reaches for his phone. That. Am I the only person in the family that actually believed him? Chapter 8. I'm upside down. Okay, Jazz Ellington, June 20. Oh, it's a new month. Woo! Let's see here. They go right there. Granddad, I wish you were here as I write to you. I really need your help. Oh, so he's writing to his grandpa. So I guess his grandpa's dead. I've been wondering if that happened. But I guess he's dead. Put this up here. Okay. Now, Grandad, I wish you were here as I write to you. I really need your help. Yes, thanks to you. I got banked, but it's stretching me out. I need the allowance, the same as my age. I did was perfect. I guess you set it up so that mine comes automatically out of Mom's paycheck. She pays Jasmine and Jackson in cash every week. They thought I was the best kid brother for about a month. They get more than me since they're older. The saving it all was perfect too. So far, I've saved over $2,000. But by the time I'm 18, I'll have over $15,000. Problem is that I think I'm the only one who listens to you. No, I take that back. They all listen, but I'm the only one who believes in you. And now they want my help. I'm the youngest, remember? It seems like now that I got banked, my life has turned upside down. Older folks who are supposed to be helping me are asking me for help. I'm trying to stay true to your word, but I want to help our family too. Did I miss a lesson? Chapter 9. Month 1. Can you see it? I'm trying to see. It's there. Summer here in school is finally almost over. I can smell and feel the heat burning the past me as I walk home from the bus stop. Hey Jazz, you must have gotten an A on that math test. Marquise says as he catches up with me. Yeah, I do. But why do you say that? I asked. Because it's smiling and I haven't seen you smiling today. Marquise says. I laughed because I knew he's right. Well, I met with the banker after school yesterday. Sweet, Marquise says. Since I showed him my bank account, I've been telling him about my family's money problems too. Did the bank forget about your mom's low credit score or give Jackson a checking account or give Jackson $150 for her concert ticket? No, she said no, no, and no. But I told her everything and we came up with a plan. I'll need your help. My kids look surprised. Okay. Shoot. I sit on the stoop in front of my house and look across the street and Wingate apartments. First, the bank can use my keys as collateral to loan my mom $1,000 to give her profit skirt. But what's collateral? Collateral is something of value like a bank account or a house that can be used to repay a loan. If you take out a loan with collateral and you don't pay the loan back, the bank can take the collateral and sell it to get their bank, to get their bank back. So they're more willing to give you a loan if you have collateral. With my CD was collateral, the bank will give my mom a loan. Sweet. Now, what about Jackson and Jasmine? Marcy says as he sits next to me and looks across the street. Well, my mom can open a checking account with Jackson. And Jackson takes a class called How to Manage Your Checking Account. Even when my mom has a low credit score, she doesn't have a check system with her because she never balanced a check. Great again. Marquis says, although I never heard of check systems and I don't know that checks could bounce. Yeah, that's a long story. Anyway, for Jasmine, she can earn the $150 for her concert tickets. That's where you come in. My baker loves your car wash idea. Marquise looks at me and smiles. Really? Yeah, in fact, she said that my whole family should join in to earn extra money on Saturdays at $50 a week. We could pay off my mom's loan and the money Jackson owes Great Natural Bay for his balance checks and the $150 for Jackson concert tickets. It will take some time, but we could do it. Great, but I think we could earn $100 a week, Marquis says. I take a notebook out of my backpack. Yeah, but your family should get half, and my baker is ready to open a savings account for you too. She said if your mom agrees to my granddad's allowance plan, even though you're starting at 10 years old instead of 5, you'll still have over $55,000 when you're 18. I opened the notebook to the savings of numbers that my banker wrote down for Marquise. Marquise jumps up and starts dancing. Yay! Yeah, money. That's right. It's my birthday. Marquise takes the notebook and studies the page. She says to me, so your granddad was right. It pays it to half then. Yeah, he was right. I'm gonna learn it. Okay, y'all. So I'm done for today. I have to get ready for a scrimmage for soccer practice. This is part 2, making money this fall. So this is part 2 of the book, making money this fall. I'm making money this fall. And then let's see this, and then part 2 right there. Alright, let me see something. Let me see something. Can't find it. There's a part 4. No, that missed. So this is where we stopped at. So chapter 10, need to find the key. Let's stop at chapter 10. Okay, y'all. So I was watching my sister, and I was see. So I'm gonna lay her down in the chair. She fell right asleep. This is so funny. So what I'm gonna do is get ready. When I'm done with you guys, I'm gonna lay her down. She can take a little nap. So I love you guys. Everything is safe. Be on the lookout for the next one, and then be on the lookout for my hair month. So yeah, love you guys. Hope you be safe. Bye, guys.